All right, guys, so this is going to be the first focused brief lecture for chapter 2. We're talking about atoms and elements primarily in this chapter. There, of course, are a bunch of other subtopics associated with atoms. So you should review the definition of elements. You should look at the definition of atoms. You should, of course, therefore, be aware of the subatomic particles. And you should also be aware of the atomic number. And that is the first definition I'm going to touch on very briefly here. The atomic number is equal to the number of protons in the nucleus, okay? And one of the really important aspects about the atomic number is the fact that because protons in the nucleus determine the characteristics of the atom, this means that from this we can arrive at the fact that the number of protons tells us what the element is, which means therefore that the atomic number dictates which element we're talking about. Okay, so if we've talked about the atomic number, then let's talk briefly about the other number associated with an atom, which is the atomic mass. The atomic mass is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons, okay? And we can symbolize this with the letter A. Capital letter A is utilized here for atomic mass. We could also return briefly to atomic number and compare this. Atomic number is equal to simply the number of protons, remember from the previous slide. And the symbol for atomic number is often a capital letter Z. Now, this brings us to the idea of isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with different mass. And what does that mean? Well, since the atomic number is associated with what the element is, then this means isotopes have the same atomic number, which means same number of protons in that nucleus, but different number of neutrons, giving rise to a different atomic mass. Okay, examples of this include, well, if we look at the simplest element, hydrogen. Hydrogen has 3 isotopes. We can write this as hydrogen. We'll write the atomic mass in the upper left-hand corner and the atomic number in the lower left-hand corner. So this is an atomic mass of 1 and an atomic number of 1. This is called protium. There is also an isotope of hydrogen that has an atomic mass of 2. Still an atomic number of 1 because it's hydrogen. The atomic number is associated with that. That is called deuterium. And the final one is hydrogen with a mass of 3, and this is called tritium. And there you are. Good to go so far.